Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Los. Coming at you this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Just get off work, about to go home, change, and head out with the fam. But I wanted to first do a review of my guy, T. Barlow's latest single, not album yet, but single, Spitfire. Now, just to give you a heads up, please don't send me singles and ask me to do reviews for them. I don't do single reviews. I prefer not to. Nothing major. I just prefer, finished products. That's just me. I prefer to hear the whole totality of an album and then speak on it. That's just something I do. But T. Barlow is my guy. Mad love, mad respect for him. Love his whole family, man. Daughter wasn't on the album. Little shocking because she can sing. Not sing, sang. She really can, real talk. And so... I just said I'll do it for my guy. He didn't ask me to. This is just me being me. Mad love for him. But anyways, Spitfire is the first single off his upcoming album. I don't know the name of the album. I don't know when it's coming. I'm just saying it's up and coming. And so, one funny thing about Barlow and our relationship, a while back he hit me up and was basically like, yo, he dropped... Was it a little EP or was it I think it was an EP he gave me. Wow, a while back. Or was it a song? One of the two. I'm trying to remember. It was a very long time ago. We've been cool for a little bit. But basically gave it to me. He's like, yo, check this out. Do a review if you don't mind. But do the review private. You know what I'm saying? Just send it to me. And I was like, I bet. One thing I love about Barlow is he can take constructive criticism. Knowing how my demeanor is, knowing how I come across, how I speak. Well, at this time I was real right to the point. There was very little love, very little salt on my tongue as I spoke back when. But yeah, still he asked me like, yo, can you just do a review, but do it for me? And I heard the thing he gave me, and I gotta be straight with you, even though I was straight with him. He had like a Will Smith type flow about him, right? And that might sound disrespectful, but it's not meant to be because it's not a disrespect. Is a Will Smith kind of flow to it. Sorry. And what I mean by that is it was a real friendly, everybody could enjoy type joint, right? It was like something for the church moms, so the church moms he could be rapping at church and the church moms could be up there, clapping and happy because, they could understand every word. It wasn't too over the top hip-hoppy. Hip-hoppy, wow, okay. But it was comfortable. Everybody was comfortable hearing his album, hearing this song, right? And that's what I told him. I said, you got a real Will Smith sound about you, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know, I kind of figured he was going to be like, what in the world? But he was like, yo, I appreciate that, man. He actually said he understood where I was coming from, and that's actually the angle he was coming from at that time. With this song here, I gotta be straight with you. This is not a Will Smith type flow. My guy came with it, man. Real talk, man. So the songs, man, my guy came with it. So the song came on, the beat came on, and everything, and I was like, all right, cool. It's a cool little beat. Nothing spectacular about it. Not gonna front. It started to sound kind of. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I wasn't impressed with the beat, right, at first, but hear me out. And so, beat comes on, and then he comes in, and the chorus comes on first, right? And the chorus was the chorus. It almost, I don't know. I felt like he was trying to rush it at first, right? I felt like he was trying to put too many words in a small little section, right? I was like, come on, fam. So I was not gonna lie to you. I was turned off from the chorus from the door, right? From the song because of the chorus from the door. Straight up with you. I was like, man, bro. And I was like, all right. But mind you, he's only saying a few words, but I'm already aggravated because of the fact that I just kind of felt like at the beginning that the chorus was just too bunched together. But man, after that chorus and my man started spitting, I was like, fam. My wife would tell you, I'm in the car, and there's a recording. It wasn't a very good recording, and so I'm probably not gonna post it. If you see it, then obviously I posted it. But basically, it's my first reaction to hearing it. And man, I gotta admit that my guy came in. All right. So the song starts off, and the way he wrote the beat, he made the beat dope. Check this out, right? It's like you ever hear someone who raps and they'll say a line like mayonnaise, for instance. I don't know why I said mayonnaise, but they'll say mayonnaise, right? Mayonnaise. Anybody can. They say mayonnaise, but the way they said mayonnaise made you say, "Whoo!" That boy said mayonnaise. Did you hear that? Right? It's something about the way a certain MCs can say or do a certain word to make that word sound dope. Same thing with production. I've heard production instrumentals and I've been like, that's a whack instrumental, but let someone like Eminem, for instance, just in context, or yeah, just stay with me, someone like Eminem get on the production and he'll make, just the way he says his words makes that production sound dope. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, Timberland did that joint type production, or, you know, Pharrell or whoever, whatever, right? That's how Barlow to me was on this song here, where the production was, it was all right. It wasn't right home to tell mom about, but the way he spit and rolled the beat made it dope. That made my head bob. Like, when it first came on, because I was just kind of just sitting there in the car, like, okay. But it wasn't until he started spitting, and the way he did it, we went from, he stayed in his lane, still not real Will Smith. Like I said, it wasn't Will Smith, but it definitely wasn't over the top, out of his box. It was still the Barlow that I enjoy, and I can't wait for the album to drop type style, right? And then when his context, what he's talking about, like it's a mash of a lot of stuff, from the Father coming to get us, from little testimony about him, out in the streets and the Lord snatching him up, I'm trying to remember everything he said. He said a lot, which brings me to my point. I'm a little nervous. Be straight with you, because Barlow, he threw a lot, man. He hit us with bars from. There were so many bars in this joint, man. I was just sitting there like, bruh, you're doing too much, right? It's a single, right? So it's the first single of the album, and I felt like he might have put too much in. That's just straight talk with you. I feel like he might have given us way too much, because I'm now anticipating the next single to be on the same level or better. And I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying, so let's say he put 12 tracks out. If the other 11 songs ain't on this level or better, I'm feeling like he messed up. Does that make sense, man? I'm trying to be real, but yet be in love at the same time. Like, I feel like he hit us too hard out the gate, and I'm hoping and praying, man, that everything else he hits us with from this moment forward equals up to this. Like, it just dope. It was a dope song to me, man, because of the fact that he wrote the beat so smooth, and then what he was saying was so dope. I'm trying to remember my favorite part. I really was a lot of favorite parts. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I had it in my head. I had it all mapped out. I was trying to say it. I just lost it. But for the most part, this is a dope song. And it reminded me of a kind of song where, okay, so Evangel on Eyewitness, the first song on that album there, he did a thing where he pretty much, he said, actually, Zaya the Blacksmith did it on the Collective, sorry, on his verse on the first song. Pretty much what they did was they said they took every title of the song, what the songs were about, and put it in their flow, right? So basically, in Eyewitness, every song that you was about to hear from that moment on was in that song, so give you preparation. I felt like if he's gonna do an album, that everything he talked about in this single should now be carried on to the rest of the songs on the album. If that makes any kind of sense. I'm hoping I'm making sense with that, because the way he gave us with so much heat, so much information, so many bars, I feel like the next thing he can do is to do that. Hope that made sense. Probably not. But man, it was dope. I liked it a lot. I really was really impressed. Not because he's my guy, just because it was dope. And y'all know me. I'll tell you if it was whack. It was dope. Salute my guy. Man. The chorus to me, I want to say change the chorus. I just didn't connect with the chorus like I wanted to. The ending of this, I'm not a big fan of the whole the quote unquote demon talk voice thing. I'm not a fan of that. Never been a fan of that. That gotta go. at the end, it's throughout the chorus and throughout the song a little bit, but definitely at the end, not a fan of that. Actually, I would just end the song with "What Am I, the God We Serve," and then maybe echo it out, whatever, and then go from there. But other than that, I'm not saying change the production. Production was cool. You made it cool, but it just it was all to me. But man, I love the testimony part. I loved it, man. It was dope. Real talk, man. Yeah, good job, my G. Real talk, bro. Grace.